So the eighth in this series was called Clearing the Line, and it was moving diagonally to your left and forward. This is called Falling Off the Line, and it's moving diagonally and to your right. There are complications that come with right or left. The sword is pinned to your hip on your left, and so drawing in that direction is somewhat easier. To draw to the right, Sensei seems to be taking advantage of or practicing a kind of movement where you are falling in that direction rather than stepping, and that the fall and draws your center of mass around as you step. The concentration is primarily in the center of mass of the body rather than in the legs. So the tactical sense, or how Sensei explained it to me anyway, was that for some reason you either can't move to your left or your weight is trapped on your right foot. And so you commit to going right because you don't have time to shift your weight around in your feet. And so instead of like messing around with your front foot, you turn it and then let your center of mass kind of glide over it. And as it glides over it, it turns your body. Like you are pulling your body clear of the line with your center of mass, or your tanden, your center. There is no real torque in the knee when you do this. And it's just kind of a sense of letting the center fall in that line. There are checks on it, like how far you have to go. You have to clear the line so that a sword stroke to your head at the beginning would miss you. So your whole body should be just to the right, as you can see there. And so that's an objective marker about how far you have to go. And you have to do it with that front foot pretty much. You shift over and shift the weight into the toes and then let your body weight kind of draw the leg. The second marker is that your own cut is to the side or possibly the front leg, depending on how deep you go down, of the person behind you. So you can't go too far. And if you are far, then one way you can adjust the distancing is to fold a little at the hips, which gives you more space, it brings the cutting part of your sword closer to the person behind you. Or to cut the leg if you go down lower enough. You can adjust your height essentially. This is one of the few sideways cuts. We don't normally do them. But it's an interesting cut. This sense of falling into the place you want to go is something which we will develop later. The feeling of interacting with the forces that are at play in your environment rather than forcing your way through them is a feel that we wish to cultivate. And this is one of the beginning steps of it, where it's like there are certain forces at play on your body, a little bit of forward momentum and weight, and rather than attempting to neutralize them and then move, you simply kind of borrow them to move. And this is a important thing which we will come back to a lot, actually. Anyway, hope you enjoy this particular. This is the 10th of these.